This is the History of Algeria podcast. Each week on Mondays, we'll be updating new information about the history of Algeria. This is an Eat to My Own Beat podcast. This is episode 15 of the History of Algeria. Hunter's Stage and the Rock Art of the Djelfa region. In the Stage of Hunters, the authors gathered the descriptions of the large wild fauna. Ancient buffalo or hartebeest, elephants, rhinoceros, lions, ostriches, and human figures. Of the 17 buffalo recorded in the region, 12 belong to large naturalistic art and are similar to those of the South Orient. They are found at the Oued El Hezbiya frieze in 3 buffalo, including one of the 2 meters. Ain Naga, 2 buffalo in procession. At Station de la Atrousse, buffalo of 1.5 meter surmounted by a hollow disc. The Djelfa Dome, buffalo of 2.35 meters, of which the left horns support a lengthened semicircular attribute. Safiet El Baroud, Hadra Mokohoma, North Buffalo, 2.63 meters, with a human figure that seems to touch the horns. Keneg Hilal, buffalo of 1.2 meters, at Bil Halanoui. Large, medium, or small, the 22 elephants seem to belong to various ages. The largest, 1 to 2 meters, naturalistic in style, are found in An Naga. Tienda Boin Medidua I, Oued Ramilia, Ayan Mulhila, Oued El Hezbiya, or the elephant panel. All accumulation of depictions of superimposed through the centuries show 6 Safiet Boy Kanen, Zakar, Fijit Elben, and Bu Sekin. 7 rhinoceroses of lesser quality are often decadent in style, recorded at 5 stations of Oued Ramilia, the oldest, Fahit Elben, Bo Sekin, Ayin Naga, and Oued El Hezbiya. 9 representations of hartebeest antelopes, Bubalus, Allocephalus, Bucephalus, are in naturalistic style. The most famous is of Zakar, devoured by a lion, 1.5 meter in length. A similar scene is found at Dayat El Hama at Hadra Motkoma North. The animal is confined in a circular trap. Other antelopes have been engraved in Safiet El Baroud, Taniat El Zabab, and Fahet El Labin. Otherwise, there have been numerous antelope-type creatures, often much stylized in the same style, like those of a Sidi Adwala Ben Ahmed and Safiet Bon Kanan, related to the style called the Tezina school, found in the South Oran. 18 is the number. The lions represented can be classed into 3 groups. Naturalistic lions in profile, 3 times showing a hunting scenes. Oued Es Helvia, Zakar Dayat El Hamra, Hajra Muhammad North, Oued Ramilia. Fairly large lions with stylized heads facing the body of profile, weaker in style and carving method. Late by the comparison with the South Oran prototypes, the Jibil Doem, Kenja Hilal, and Hadra Mukoma South. And thirdly, smaller felines, lightly drawn and generally late, of mediocre style and carving method. The ostriches, fairly numerous, are the exception of representations of Safiet Bon Kinen and Oued El Hezbiya, generally of poor quality. Boars in the group of 3 are on the other hand rare, limited to the stations of El Idrissa, a lost group, and Cesarea. The human depictions are 40 in total number, notably of Oued El Hezbiya, El Guar, Tinia Bo Meduma II, Ain Naga, Dayat Es Stel, Oued Ramilia, Safiet Boy Kanin, Hadra Mokama South, and Ben Hadid. Authors attribute this to the model of 25 characteristic traits of physical or physique valor of the hunter culture, which have been identified in the Nile areas and in various Saharan regions. Thus, they explain the images of the men under animal skins, the wearing of false tails and phallic protections, masks, and presence of idyllic depictions of men touching animals, buffalo, antelopes, elephants, and Hadra Motkama North, Tianet Bo, Maduna II, and Bo Sakin. Among the weapons there are large bows, long curved weapons, clubs, and a hatchet and a shield. Several traps are depicted as well as two hands. Thus, all the cultural traits of the hunters are attested to in the Jehelfa region, apart from the lasso and the spurala, which are compensations strongly represented at Tassila in Oued Darat sector. Thank you for listening to the History of Algeria podcast. Please check back every Monday at noon Pacific time for a new episode. Also available on YouTube and wherever you get your podcast. Check us out at www.eatsmyOwnbeat.com.